What is up, guys? Zan from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to show you guys a zone beater out of the single back wing tight, brought to you by the King of 509. But before we do so, guys, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden 20 live, you guys can check me out on the Twitch platform, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. The link is in the description below. And I do have exclusive subscriber-only content for my Twitch Prime and Tier 1 subscribers. My Tier 2 subscribers get my full Washington Redskins single back wing tight offense included on top of those sub tips that come every single Tuesday. And speaking of the single back wing tight, that is where we're going to be in today's video, the Washington Redskins offense. This is a tip that is brought to you by the King of 509, one of my Twitch viewers. Again, you guys can check me out on twitch.tv/ZanMadden. He does run the Washington Redskins wing tight U, wing tight, and wing tight Z offense that I talk about at the beginning of every single video for the Tier 2 subscription. And he found a setup that he rather likes out of the single back wing tight that he wanted to add to this offense. So we're going to go ahead and show this to you here. What you're going to want to do is put your best tight end as the wing in this formation. So we'll go ahead and put Kittle at this spot. And you're going to be running the play called play action rollout left. Now, what we're going to be creating out of this is a variety zone beater that can mimic a number of things. The first thing that's going to stand out is this can really work like a mesh post concept. So if you guys know what mesh post is, this is a mesh concept underneath where you have two drags, one going from left to right, one going from right to left. Their intent is to be able to beat the blitz quickly and serve as a meshing underneath that pulls zones down, allowing us to throw a post route behind the mesh concept, hence the name mesh post. So let's go ahead and show that to you first. We're going to call 3-4 odd, cover 3 sky. And let's go ahead and put the ball. Typically, you want to put this with the ball so the wing tight end is on the wide side of the field. So go ahead and do it this way here. Now, the first way you're going to go ahead and do this is you're going to make sure that you have both of your inside tight ends on drags. You want that mesh concept underneath there, and that's going to help you out considerably. Blocking your running back here is also nice. And what you're going to do is you're just going to motion snap this post route out a couple steps like you would notice in, say, the gun bunch week out of West Coast book or the Seattle live playbook. You guys have all faced bunch where they motion out that wing player, that outside receiver in the bunch, and then they throw the post over the middle for a diving catch. This will work very similarly. So you go ahead and throw this here. You'll see that the drag pulls him down, and you can get those diving animations over the middle. So if they're not using the right of screen hook curl defender, which many players will actually use, or a free safety, this is going to be a throw that you can trust against any type of cover 3 or cover 4 shell, because Y and A underneath on the meshing concept will pull down the hook defenders, allowing you to deliver the post route behind. So watch how Y pulls down that hook, and then you're just going to be able to throw that diving post route in behind. So this is a trust throw. If you want, you can let him run his motion a little bit wider so you're not throwing it into the direct middle of the field where most players use her. So here, you notice you could go ahead and let him take a few extra steps out, do it the exact same way. That's going to hit a really tender area of the field that you can trust near the hash mark as opposed to in between the hash marks where a person might be standing with lurker. So for those that are saying, you know, that's where a user is going to be, obviously you could go ahead and wait a little bit longer, let him get out closer to the numbers before you snap it, and then go ahead and throw that diving animation right here. So that way they have to go out and use a spot on the field that could open up other routes in this ebook that we have available on our Twitch channel. So, you know, this is a Tier 2 sub. If you guys are interested on the Twitch channel, this is something I would highly recommend you guys look at. We're not done here with the setups here for this, but, you know, this is something that we add in Hot Route Master. So you're going to be able to throw a lot of quick throws over the middle of the field and really stress the user in this. This is a very hard formation, obviously, to stop the run because you have dives and stretches, 3 tight ends on the field. We actually package in a receiver at the spot that use check is at, and we break that down in the offensive game plan as well. But then you have all these really, you know, nuancy type of throws that a lot of people aren't used to defending because this isn't a meta formation. So you see how consistently we can make that diving animation over the middle by running it this way. Now, there are other manipulations here. So if I wanted to, you could go ahead and streak the Y tight end and go ahead and put maybe the A tight end on maybe like an out route or something like that. This is going to allow you to potentially throw the diving post. And if not, then you're going to glance to the backside of the formation and hit your C route. So you'll see right here, we do it this way. You should notice that that should open up. We throw this route right there. Actually, he didn't leave his feet for the diving animation, but it is still open because the out route to a tight end will open up the post route. Now, we'll go ahead and throw that post route one more time here, hopefully getting a diving animation. It's okay if you don't, but those are the preferred method because you want to be able to get down and not take a hit and drop the ball. So you get those diving animations right there with this setup. So now we'll go ahead and pay attention to the short side of the field here. We're going to ignore Kittle. On the left side of the field, you're going to have Toilolo running the streak. He's going to pull out the outside third and the middle third, allowing Sanders to get open on his corner route, the C route to the sideline. So assuming Aaron Donald doesn't get to us, we'll show you this throw here. He's going to cut outside. You're going to throw a little ball over the top of that, curl flat. And right there, that was a tighter throw than need be, but you see that it's definitely open here. We'll go ahead and throw that one more time. Block the running back. This is your setup here for this example, where if you want to throw the C route, that is something that is available to you as well. Here comes Aaron Donald. You're going to throw the C route and make a toe tap on the sideline. So you see right there that Y streak will pull the outside third and the middle third just enough to allow you to throw that C route underneath an elite corner, even like Jalen Ramsey. So you see right here, we can fit this throw in. If you have post flag elite on this receiver, which I do in this offense, that's a money throw 10 out of 10 times. So this is a play that has a lot of variety to it. Another thing that you could do if you wanted would be to maybe go with like a mesh post situation underneath, where you could still throw, your mesh concept, pull down the zones, maybe throw the B post without motioning him and actually motion the C route. So in this example, we motion the C route, so he's going to get an outside release, and then you're going to make him your second layer read over the middle if the user covers Kittle. So you run this play, hoping Kittle's open. If not, you throw your post in this area of the field where 58 would have followed Kittle had I had two controllers. So obviously right there, I'm just trying to show you we're isolating the hook curl defender. So in this situation, we're not sucking him down. We're actually isolating him and saying, okay, is this guy going to play Kittle? And if he doesn't play Kittle, obviously you make this throw into this area of the field right here. Or if he follows Kittle, say it's a user, then you deliver to the second level post, little double post action. So again, assume that Littleton 58 is following Kittle. You'd throw the route right here into this area of the field where 58 actually wouldn't be standing. So there's a lot of different zone manipulations you can run with this. Now, I do want to show before we round this out that our original setup for this particular play does work against cover 4 drop show too, because that is a very popular coverage that you will see when you run this offense. Again, guys, the totality of this offense is available on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/ZanMadden. I've got over 80 minutes of content, and this is just a subscriber addition to this offensive ebook that King of 509 is bringing to us. So going back to our original setup, double drags underneath, you could go ahead and still do the motion. And this is going to work the exact same way. The drags are going to pull down, and you deliver this post route over the middle, get the diving animation, and fall down for an easy catch. So very, very simple trust throw. If they're running like Edge Blitz 1, for instance, where they're playing man coverage, if you were to have post flag elite on the tight end, he'll create separation on his post route over the middle as well. So I don't believe I do have that with Kittle here, but let's say, for instance, we were facing Storm Brave 1 and you wanted to run the mesh concept. If you have fast enough tight ends on mesh, man coverage, they could still beat man coverage across the middle of the field. Or you could just go ahead and let this route try to beat man coverage over the middle and throw those diving catches just the same. So this could beat man, this could beat zone. A very, very good way to attack the meta. Again, thank you to the King of 509 for this submission to the channel. Really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, be sure to drop those below. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with our next upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.